which are cool. Alright, buy one of them. One of them. Got two of them. Yeah, well, I've been using that quite a lot, so that. No health stuff? That kind of sucks. Okay, lots of money. Hello, Dwan!
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Dwan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
Alright, so I guess the other dude who was like, get away, copy my style, is for the guys who, well, if you're playing a female, then he would sort of mirror this conversation. Soup races! Soup races? Here? That'd be awesome. What, across the water? I'm gonna be going now. Though, I mean, the last time I spoke to a Sith girl was back on Taris. My allegiances weren't really that firm back then. You know, I was just a young rookie sort of dude. Now I've learned a lot more about myself. I've killed a lot more Sith than I had back then. So, you know, because last time I spoke to one, I got asked back to her place to a party. I don't think this is... I hear Sith has taken an interest in the cellcraft use. However, yes, it might be worth my time getting to know her type thing to like get information from her. So, I mean, that's certainly something that I would do. I'm just here to check out the soup races, I guess, you know, small talk.
Well, some of the soldiers like to go and bet on the swoops on their day off, but this planet is bad enough without mingling with the locals. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, KotOR or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
That's just like so like blatant. Both of these are. I'm not going to tell the Sith I'm looking for the goddamn star map, that's for sure, but I mean that choice is there. So I hear you Sith are taking interest in the Silk use just casually.
We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here...
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to hold it against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round.
Oh, I thought I was going to engage into a drinking game then, which I would have gladly done.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
There's definitely something going down.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
No.
You hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
I was going to like it then, but fine, neither.
Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
You just got a job offer, you nitwit. Right. So, I guess we will... Wait a minute. Oh, this is the mercenary enclave, right? Fine. I'm going to turn this quest in for the... dude. Yeah. For Roland. Get that out the way. And you can tell me a little bit of information about the star map. Okay, this way, I think. I think I'm getting a grasp of this sort of area a little bit better than the other places I've been. Although the maps don't tend to be too extensive, and I like that. Everything is... It feels like a big game, but all of the areas are reasonably compact. Reasonably. You can expect to have a little bit of walking around. I mean, on Tantanui with the... I think that was what it was called. With the desert. Have I been up here before? I haven't. Oh, I'll go in this way anyway because I'm talking. East Courtyard. Like, it's a desert, okay? So, yeah, it's going to take you a while to traverse it. So that's fine. That's fine. And yeah, this place is fine too. I've noticed that everything's, like, well proportioned, I'd say. Yeah, actually, I think... Oh, no, wait, that's where... Wait, no, I'm lost. Remind me, I've forgotten. I've forgotten. I forget where that is. I forget where Roland is. I forget, I don't understand. I've forgotten. Oh dear. Republic Enclave, that's a bit of a clue. So it was this way, I was just second guessing myself. I don't know why. Yeah, I was just right there. Okay, whoops.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
I have, very stealthily and with very little problems at all, I might add.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of KotOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic done? Yeah, get to the point. Yeah, get to the point.
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KotOR exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
You violated the treaty! Oh my god, you broke the rules! I don't really care about that. This is dangerous. What sort of deal? Let's talk business. What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest KotOR directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
What does this have to do with me? Well, duh. Yeah, if your character's all dope, I mean, it's pretty obvious. So, what happened down there, or why haven't you investigated? Why have you not investigated? Because I can't, I cannot. I simply cannot afford the manpower. We have far too much KotOR to harvest up here, and so I cannot send people down there. You'll have to do it.
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of public soldiers down to investigate. None returned.
Okay, fine.
We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Huh. Yeah, so what will you do for me? That's more like it.
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our KotOR packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure.
There you go, it was there
Sith have
somewhere.
also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left out there. Perhaps even the head scientist.